All right, good afternoon. Sorry, guys. Um, it is 12, yeah, it's 12:35. Good afternoon here. And as you can see, I'm actually at home. I decided to work from home today, which actually kind of goes into why this one is what do boarders do on the weekends? Because I got to really experience the weekend on campus by being a prefect. Um, so, random weekend, let me tell you what goes on. Because I get asked this question all the time like, well, it's a small town, like, you only have 45 boarders. Like, what do you guys do on the weekends? And, a lot of it is sometimes coming up with your own fun, which these kids definitely did. If anybody watched our stories on Instagram and Facebook from Saturday night, you saw there might have been a little dance party. So it was just so much fun. So I was helping in the dorms like throughout the day and the night. So I think everyone at a boarding school should have to cover a night shift just to see what happens. Not that it's like crazy or anything, but just I don't know, just work a night shift. It's kind of fun. Um, but yeah, let's see here. We didn't have an outing on Saturday, just because Saturday was our big League of St. Mar. So a lot of people were at that. And even some of our boarding students got to experience that and be at the dinner and meet a lot of our alumni. They all came back and they said they had a great time talking to people. So I hope if you were at the League, you got to meet 4 of our boarding students. So let's see. So Saturday during the day, it was kind of chill. A couple of students, I think, slept until 2. But it was pretty chill. I had Fred with me. So those of you who don't know, I have an 18-month-old Fred, and I love our students because they are just great with him, whether it's like kicking a soccer ball with him or taking him on a walk in a stroller. Like, our kids are just rock stars when it comes to really meeting families of any of our administration staff or faculty. They just love it because it is one big family on campus. And even being quiet when it was his nap time. So that was nice. But let's see here. So we ended up, because we didn't really have an outing and we didn't have someone to help drive the vans. Students are able to walk to Walmart. You can walk to downtown. We had some students do that. It was even raining. Take some umbrellas. And so we had some students do that, and they turn on their Live 360 so that we know where they are in case we need to get a hold of them. And then we had Gambino's bring us pizza. So we had a pizza party, which was nice. Like, thank you, Gambino's, for doing that. And then we just kind of the students were just kind of hanging out, watching movies. A couple of them are really into scary movies. I can't do it. And then a bunch of them went over to the gym, playing volleyball, basketball. Actually, there was a group of kids playing basketball outside in the rain. Whatever, like, they're teenagers. We had a couple girls in the girls' dorm also watching some movies. They didn't want to watch scary movies. They watched The Notebook, which is really cute. We even had some students do the whole ask to homecoming. That was really cute to witness. So I know all the homecoming dates are all getting matched up or going with friends and stuff. And let's see here, what else? No, it was really nice. And then it started getting dark out. So everyone stayed on campus. We didn't really have anybody go out, even over to friends' houses. I just said, if you want to hang out with any of the day students, just invite them to campus. And we had a couple of students do that and just hang out. And then I was just sitting there. Fred had gotten picked up, and I had a bunch of students come to me because at this point it's about 9 o'clock. So it's dark out. And they're like, can we go play hide and go seek? Sure. Just don't get hit by a car if a car drives onto campus, I guess. But they went out, like 15, 18 kids outside and played hide and go seek in our quad area and had so much fun doing that. They even were like changing their shoes and their clothes so they could hide in the dark. That was a lot of fun. And then we close. So usually on the weekends, we do close the kitchens around midnight just because hey, just cleaning up and stuff like that. So it was about 11. And I said, hey, let's clean up. start cleaning up, or if you want to make anything, like you better make it now. And so then we had a couple kids like, well, we want to make ramen. I'm like, go for it, make some ramen. And then started playing music and playing like basically like dance music, like clubbish type music. And it was our Lebanese girl and one of the boys from Spain. So it was just taking over, and it was so much fun. The students caught me singing along to a couple songs. I think they were surprised that I was cool enough to know some of the songs. I'm like, okay, I sometimes go out, not very often now, but I did. So it literally turned into this whole dance party in the boys' lounge. They had, their flashlights on their phones, and it was just so much fun. I was laughing hysterically. So they had a good time. And then midnight. So midnight is our curfew. So it's not really like you have to go to bed on the weekends. It's more like you're in your building. So we walked the girls back over to their building so that, if they want to hang out, which a group of girls had a sleepover we have a lounge down the hallway on the first floor. And so I think there were like 5 or 6 girls that just like threw down some mattresses and had a fun sleepover and watched a movie. I think they fell asleep around like 2:30. Cause that's when we turned off the TV because I think they're all out. And then the boys though, we're trying to fix up one of the old TOEFL room, because we really don't have students taking the TOEFL anymore. And we can actually, if we have a student that needs to take it, so this is that English test for university entrance, which is just kind of not really necessary. Or there's other tests that are easier and better to take, where you don't need to be kind of like a certified room or anything. You can take a Duolingo test, and as long as you're in a room in your computer, you can take it. And so we're trying to turn that room into a lounge. So the boys have like an all boys lounge, like down the hallway. So at least for last night, I said they were watching a movie, and I said, finish up the movie. Like you guys can stay out till 2, just not like kitchen stuff. And so they did that. I even told the students, because I was staying up all night, I was like, I don't normally do this because you're supposed to learn how to do your laundry, but if you need me to continue your laundry, I'm happy to do it because I'm going to be bored. So, just walking around the dorms at night, making, moving some laundry over or whatever, folding clothes. It just makes their day a lot easier the next day, especially when I just have to stay awake. I don't want to sit in a chair the whole time. So the night prefects do walk around, check on kids, making sure, they're doing okay, or if they need something. But yeah, all in all, it was a great time. And then the kids actually had to get up a little bit earlier on Sunday because we did take a mall trip Sunday afternoon, mostly for the girls wanted to go earlier homecoming dress shopping, and then a couple of the boys joined them. So made some French toast for the kids, got them on the bus, and then I came home and I was exhausted. So I crashed, and then today I was like, I'm just gonna work from home. So yeah, I mean, it was a weekend where you're on campus, because we didn't let anyone off campus, but yet when you're with such a great group of kids like we have, you come up with your own fun. They just do all these things, and it was just fun to watch. And you're talking like students from all around the US and students from different countries, freshmen through seniors, like just really, and it's really technically only 4 weeks into school. So, I mean, just seeing also like the new students interacting with the returning students, and just already a close bond and friendship. That's what our school's all about. And it was just great to kind of watch it and be there and kind of talk and, just talk to the kids. Sometimes be sitting there and they're asking for life advice. And you try and offer it as best as you can, but it's just that community, that type of school. So if you're watching this, someone that might be interested, tell them like, hey, listen to this. This is what they do on the weekends. It's so much fun. Or, if you're thinking about coming here to school, come up and visit and meet some of our kids. They'll tell you like, yeah, last weekend we played hide and go seek and it was awesome. And you're literally talking about like anywhere from, the 14-year-old freshman all the way up to the 18-year-old senior running around. Like, I just love it. It was great. But yeah, so that's my Monday show. I thought it would be kind of fun and little insight and everything of what goes on the weekends on campus. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, please give our admission office a call. Again, I'm Ann Fawcett.